Tuesday morning. Alex Wooten here, and this is our daily or our weekly Coffee in the Word, and I'm supporting the local shop, Zesters, here in Lone Star. But this is going to be one of those that I think everybody will have something to say about because everybody's been a part of it. But have you ever had family drama? Of course you have. We all have. Maybe it was something small, a comment at Thanksgiving that went too far, or something big, a betrayal that changed everything. Well, Moses knew that feeling because one day his own brother and sister, Aaron and Miriam, turned on him. They had walked with him through miracles, through the Red Sea, through wilderness miles, but then something shifted. And it seemed that jealousy crept in. Numbers chapter 12 tells us that Miriam and Aaron began to talk against Moses because of his Cushite wife. But that wasn't the real issue. It was their pride. They said, the Lord has only spoken through Moses. Hasn't he also spoken through us? To me, that's family code for, baby brother, who put you in charge? And right there in that question, you see one of the greatest tests of leadership and love. Because when family criticizes you, I think it hits a little deeper than anybody else doing it. But you see, Moses didn't fire back an attack. He didn't post a rebuttal online. He didn't call a family meeting to prove his point. The text says, now Moses was a very humble man, more humble than anyone else on the face of the earth. And it stops me. Because humility doesn't mean weakness. It means trust. It means believing God's going to handle what people can't see yet. God calls the three of them to the tent of meeting. And he said, when there's a prophet among you, I reveal myself in visions. But not so with my servant Moses. I speak to him face to face. It's God's way of saying, you're not understanding what I do through him, but I do. Like, think about it this way. How many times have you told your children that you handle one of your children differently, and that's just what you're going to have to do? The olders may not get how you handled the little ones differently, and the little ones may not see you handling the older ones differently, but you understand what you're doing. Then Miriam is struck with leprosy right after that. It's harsh, but it's not permanent because Moses immediately prays, Lord, please heal her. That's grace. That's humility. We all have Miriams and Aarons in our lives, people close to us who hurt us because they think they know better. Or sometimes, and I get told this often, that we are the safe parent. The person that they know that no matter how they react, we're going to react a little better, safer in that moment. But if we're being honest with ourselves, and I think we should, we've all been Miriam and Aaron as well. Frustrated maybe that a sibling or a family member got spotlight or credit when they might not have needed it. But the question is, when that happens, are you going to let God handle it? Or are you going to fight for your own reputation? When pride divides us, humility can restore us. God can heal those deep wounds when someone else chooses to take the low road. We take the Jesus road. If you remember, there was a time where even Jesus's brothers and family, maybe with the exception of Mary at that time, didn't believe in him either. But we know, with the book of James, that they did turn, some of them at least. So remember that when you're having your coffee this morning. Remember that in Numbers chapter 12, verse 3, Moses was a very humble man. This week, think of somebody in your inner circle, maybe family, maybe a friend, where there might be a little tension. Maybe it's just the goings on of the world. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you just got finished like I did with Bantober and you just finally can take a breath. And instead of defending yourself instantly, and please know that this is a me thing, I am instantly wanting to fix, wanting to defend myself. Maybe pray for them. Ask God to heal what words might not be able to. Because that's what Moses did. And in the end, the whole camp waited until Miriam was restored, because when one family member falls, the whole family needs to wait. I think that makes a difference. If there's anything we can do for you this morning, enjoy your cup. Pray for those of ours who are undergoing different things. We have a few that are undergoing surgeries, many that are going through various cancer treatments, and just some that just are struggling to stay well. Pray with them, pray for them, and pray for us. God bless.